On the span of time itself in ancient Egypt did appear monuments like us.
Pyramid powered by mystic spells of otherworldly origin which spans infinite lifetimes beyond what the mortal mind can comprehend.
Ancient writings on stone walls of vehicles that only could have been there unless it was there through time travel methods, carvings that suggest diagrams of light bulbs.
Powered by ancient batteries designed by time travelers that altered reality before Christ's birth to mimic his belief systems and make a tyrant of ancient times to modern mankind.
And the cycle can only be broken by someone going back in time like they did to correct the mistakes of the total control of a force of control and not a force of freedom.
Although it is presented as a freedom force, but those in top control are in league with the cults that run the world's economy and ways, and we bow before them with praise.
Because we have to in order to survive, because most of us struggle to get by with putting food on the table and keeping jobs when the system is set to downgrade your life.
Ever since the supposed free trade agreement with China thanks to Nixon, our economy has stank while China has all our money and jobs and continue to take jobs from America.
The national debt and what we actually supposedly owe China, I believe, is the main hoax that nobody focuses on because we trust what our leaders say is gospel.
A
system there the limits are set, the prices are set by the banking elite and money is made by them for America, so our currency is only valued on the promise it's printed on.
In God we trust. Which God? The God of ancient times or Jesus Christ? The dollar bill has a pyramid and top stone with an eye. The eye of God or the eye of Horus?
The Worldwide League was set by the Knights Templar in the Middle Ages, which grew into the Masonic cultures we have controlling everything in the current state of the world.
It is evident that Mars had life once and died from the same ancient culture that is controlling everything right now. Is that why the world is on almost total stagnation?
If minds of man would have been nurtured and not poisoned by mysticisms and illusions, we would have the futuristic devices and homes everywhere on equal terms for everyone.
Instead, we have subdivisions of subcultures with unity only among their kind instead of a worldwide unity of all mankind and equal freedom, true freedom for everyone.
And the one world government they want for us is not the one of cosmic-minded freedom but mystic-minded control of everything and everyone through mind control.
A mind control that is already upon us, a control you cannot notice or detect without an awakening of a spiritual sort, and without that, you will always remain part of the system.
A system of control where limits are put on what you are capable of when there should be no limits put on anyone. They are harming others, so do not condemn a society with limits.
Limitation of beliefs, limitation of spiritual oneness, limitation of one's belongings to a degree, limitations of freedom under laws set for control instead of freedom.
We cannot do this or that because it is set under laws which is supposed to mimic God's laws under God, remember? Most laws are just, but some stagnate some freedom.
Freedom to use certain things or freedom to do certain things, or else you will be breaking the law and will be subject to their punishment of you and your freedom diminishes.
Now it is harder for people to get a job if they made some mistake in life or they break a law. Those who do jail time cannot get any good jobs.
They work for barely any money just to get by, while those who did not ever get caught doing an unlawful deed get the jobs, but are they better than the guy who got jailed?
Are they better for having better lives or better clothes, better skin, better transportation, better chances than the lawbreaker does? Sure he does in this mystic culture of control.
And with every event of violence we see, whether set up by eternal forces or not, stagnates any real unity among us, and many are afraid of meeting someone face to face.
They do not want to trust someone because their trust was broken by the ones who did devalue them in some sort of way, and they only stay in the world that this society sets.
And with the media confusing events and apparently fabricating things for control of certain things, we cannot trust one another due to their putting the fear into everyone.
Fear of war, fear of terrorism, fear of God, fear of the devil, making society afraid to move on with advancing mindsets of true freedom, and will eventually be busted beyond repair.
Only through true freedom and not stagnating what we can say or do will we be truly free and will advance to the levels we should have done without mystic control. Take care.